Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. As you can see, I'm back in the Village of Outcasts after having done all those little side quests to get all those little items. And, well, we're ready to start our next dungeon. But I have to say that we are not going in the correct order, because you can see, the third dungeon is up there where the Lost Woods used to be. However, my playthroughs, I like to go through and complete the fourth dungeon before I complete the third, because there's actually a good reason behind it, and that's because you can get a nifty little upgrade after you complete the dungeon. That, and I just really don't like the third dungeon that much. So, anyway, so now we're here in the Village of Outcasts, and we're ready to start our third dungeon. And I'm actually exactly where the entrance is. It's this gargoyle statue over here, and there's no rigmarole we have to go through to get in. All you gotta do is go up to the trident in this gargoyle is holding, and hold down our R button and pull backwards, and we'll be flung back, and the entrance to the dungeon will open. So, alrighty, level 4, Thieves Sound. Now this place has quite a few names. The official name, I guess, because of the text you just saw, is Thieves Town. But some people like to call this the Village Outcast Dungeon. But anyway, so it's the fourth dungeon, but for me it's the third. Alright, anyway, let's get this show on the road. I don't think there's any treasure chest in this room. Actually, yes there is. The map is in here, I believe. Yep, there we go. You got the map, blah blah blah. Seen it a million times. And that's the only treasure chest we want to get in this, or we can get in this area. Oh, dang it! How dare you! I had a full thing of hearts, and you had to ruin it. Anyway, let's come up here. Oh, dang it! At least those guys don't hit as much as the, those guys with the mohawk, or whatever. The horses, the Trojans, I don't know what to call them. Oh, hey, blobs. Anyway, I believe this is, yeah, it's just some rubies. Anyway, this first part of this dungeon is really simple, but it is kind of a maze, so just bear with me if we get lost. Oh well. Oh yeah, and try to avoid those things, because those will turn you into bunnies. Oop, dang it, I meant to miss them, but I guess not. Anyway, I think we want to be heading to our right, because at the first part of this dungeon, you can get all the little items that we usually get in dungeons. Dang it! Turned me into another bunny. And for some reason, Link has red eyes. I don't know why, but it's a little creepy. Ooh. And that red horse thing, I don't know what to call these guys. I don't remember their name off the top of my head, but they're annoying. There are a bunch of them in this this dungeon. But anyway, we'll get all the little small items that we always get in dungeons. You know, the compass, the map, and of course the big key, which is pretty interesting. This dungeon is pretty quick, I think, in comparison to the third one, or at least I feel. Let me see where I am. Okay, as you can see, there's kind of 4 squares over here. I'm in the top right square. This is the first part of the dungeon, and basically, this is where you want to be getting all the essential items. Except for the treasure for this dungeon, which is kind of interesting. I'll get into that later. But I want to head down here, and I believe the compass is upstairs. Yeah. Again, not a big deal. You don't have to get the compass if you don't want to, but I like to do it. I think in the last dungeon, I skipped up on it. I don't remember where it was, but that's okay. Anyway, our next item that we want to be getting is over here. And if you go down our little checklist of what we needed, the next thing we need is the big key. Yep, that's right. We get it this early on in the dungeon, and it's pretty nice. That means we can get to the boss pretty quickly. But, ooh, that thing is trailing me. Oh, there we go. You can kind of trick those little swirling pieces of gold, whatever they're called. I don't know if it has a name or not, but those things that turn you into bunnies, you can kind of trick them into going into a wall. Let's see if I can remember how to get to the door we want to go to. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong segment. I need to be going up one. So, it might help you to use your map in this one, if you need it, but it's pretty simple. It's just 4 big squares, and the top right one has where you want to go. Yeah, see, there's a big boss keyhole, but we're not to the boss yet. It'll be a little while before we get there. Let's get rid of these skeletons. As you can see, there's a locked door to my left, so, you know, we need to get a key. Dang it! I'm trying to conserve my health, because I should be able to get through this dungeon without any deaths, hopefully. Yeah, there's a heart. Ah, and there's the key. Alright. Let's check out what's in this room. Anything? Huh. There's nothing in here. What is this place anyway? Oh, we're in the boss room. So basically this dungeon's very weird in the whole setup of how you go about completing it. As you can see, we're in the boss room, but the boss isn't there. So I guess we need to check back later, huh? Yeah, let's go explore this dungeon. Besides, we haven't gotten the special item for this dungeon. Anyway, let's keep traversing. You can get rid of these guys pretty easily if you just throw a pot at them. And I think those don't contain anything like keys, so don't worry about getting what's in here. Just keep on trucking. Oh, and now we're presented with this. Now, if I remember correctly, we need to be going left. Don't go to the top, because the top just leads to a dead end. Oh, an anti-fairy. Hold on, you know what we gotta do if we see an anti-fairy? Blah. If I can do it properly. Just wasting my magic here. Try to get a fairy. Dang, this guy just doesn't want to cooperate. There we go. We're full health now. Hopefully you can keep it that way. I don't know. Anyways, you want to go to your left in this room. Don't mess with the conveyor belt. Just run straight across of it. You see, these enemies right here can be a little... they're kind of strange. You can't actually hurt that thing while it's inside the transparent little red blob. You have to wait until it's like nucleus or core or whatever you'd like to call it is outside of it in order to kill it. Anyways, I'm trying to not get hurt here. Because, dang it. Dang it? Oh well, there's an anti-fairy. So that means, hopefully, there we go. Yeah, I like how they give us a bunch of anti-fairies in this dungeon. People would think that'd be a nuisance, but I think it's a good thing. Anyway, so you want to be going to the top because we can't access any other area. And I believe you want to pick up this key right here. And I would wait if I were you and pull out my boomerang or the hookshot. I think the boomerang works here, and I'm not sure if the hookshot does. And hit this switch. And the best way to do that is just to stand at the top and hit it with your boomerang so you don't have to deal with all the spiky squares. And you want to make sure that the blue blocks are down, because the only way to get past that blocked door right there is to hit that switch. If you had the other one, you could go to the telepathic tile and talk to Zelda, but she doesn't have anything interesting to say. Nothing helpful, really. And this switch, I believe, does nothing. I believe it just, drops enemies. These, snakes with skulls, but I think they don't give you anything? Really? Ow. Well, they don't do that much damage, so I'm not complaining. Yeah, just a ruby? That's pathetic. Oh, there's one more left. Okay, there we go. Our hearts are back. Anyway, just run through this segment. No need to stop and kill these frogs. I don't know what the heck these things are. They look like frogs to me, but I'm sure they have some kind of special name. Anyway, so we want to go over here, and so you can see they've been kind of generous with the bombs, and even this chest is full of some bombs. Yay, more bombs, so we're already full. And that reminds me, we need to go back to that fountain of, was it wishing? I can't remember what it's called, where we increased our inventory of bombs, and we need to go back and upgrade our inventory of that. But anyway, they give you bombs for a reason. There's a bombable patch right here, as you can see where the light's coming in, and you want to pick up your bomb and throw it, and make it land on that, that crumbling spot right there. And don't bother with any other ones, because those don't lead you anywhere. They just create holes that you can fall down into, and you don't go down a level or anything. You just, you get reset back to your last doorway. Anyway, alright. Ow, dang it. If you want to get past these the easy way, because we don't want to hit the switch again, is just use your magic cape. It's a pretty nifty item. I mean, we picked it up, so we might as well take advantage of it. Yeah, I'm gonna resist the urge to turn that anti-fairy into a regular fairy. But anyway, more enemies, more nuisances. And I believe we want to be going to our right. Yeah, sounds about right. And we want to be going up. And I think that's where we want to go. Yep. An interesting thing about this dungeon is, for once, well, not once, because there's other instances where you don't need it, but the special item you get in this dungeon isn't required to beat it, so you could pretty much skip up on it if you wanted to, but it's actually required to get to more places in the game. So, but it's strange though. It's the first time they give this to you, and it doesn't. You don't need it. Anyway, So we want to be going down to the left. If you go to the left door that I skipped up upon that room above us, it just takes you to the top of this conveyor belt and into a room. Okay, we need a key, so I went the wrong way. It'll take you to the top of that conveyor belt, and there's a room, and it's pretty much a trap. It's an annoying little trap with a conveyor belt that goes around in a circle. Dang it! Die! Anyway, it'll take you into a little trap room and trap you in there, and you have to defeat all the enemies to get out. And it's kind of annoying, but you know, let's kill these guys. Oh, dang it, it's another one. Don't turn me into a bunny! Okay. Aw, the heart's gone. Anyway, skip up on the maiden, and let's get a small key. Now we can talk to her. How you doing? Oh, thank you so much. You saved my life. Please take me outside. Sure thing. Let's go. Oops. So I guess this was easy. We didn't have to fight a boss to get, to free the maiden. Just kind of locked up in that dungeon. It's pretty, simple. Yeah? Well, okay. Anyway, so now we're going to go back to the locked door and open it. I would suggest pulling out your hammer, because there'll be more of those whack-a-mole faces. And we want to open up the big chest, and we get an upgrade to the power glove. You got the Titan's Mitt. Now you can lift the heaviest stones that were once impossible to budge. Yep. So basically, now that we have this, we can pick up dark rocks. But as I said before, this item isn't required to complete this dungeon at all, so I don't know, kind of weird, but I guess they could have made it a requirement. But these blocks in front of me, you can lift with the regular power mitt. What's in the skull pot right here? Oh, anyway, head back downstairs, because we've got everything in this dungeon. We now need to go fight the boss. But the boss isn't here right now, so we have to go find him. So let's go back to that boss room. That empty room. I'm just not going to waste my time with these guys. Anything in here? Okay. Trying to think. I don't believe I need anything to fight this guy, but I'll get my magic cape out just in case. Anyway, so now this room is lit with that, with light coming in through. And if you remember, we bombed that spot, and that's how that got there. Anyway, you want to take the maiden in the light, because she is actually the boss. Surprise! Gah! Too bright! Yep. That is the boss of the 4th dungeon, folks. This thing, I believe, he or she is called Blind? I believe it's a he, anyway. The thief. And pretty much, this fight is all about, pretty much hitting him with your sword, and it's really simple. And I guess because I'm powered up, my, I haven't even been hit yet. I don't know, maybe we can keep that up. Anyway, all you gotta do is take out your sword and start swinging at him. Wow, where did he or she go? Come on. Dang it. And just do some spin attacks on him, and he should go down pretty quickly. He doesn't do that much damage in terms of, like the other bosses, but, so you shouldn't have any trouble killing him, if you can hit him. Man, I would have a little trouble with this. Alright, I'm just gonna equip my magic cape, because it makes this fight so much easier without... There we go, yeah, we're done. Didn't even really need it, I guess. It makes this fight so much easier if you just have the magic cape out and you just use it and kind of be cheap and spam your your spin attack. Anyway, he is defeated, he or she. I'm still not sure which it is, but anyway. So now we've rescued the 4th maiden. I say 4th because obviously we're in the 4th dungeon. Blah blah blah. You get it. Sweet. And we didn't die this episode. That's awesome. It's the first dungeon in the Dark World we haven't died in. So hopefully we can keep up that trend. Anyway. Neek, thanks to you I was able to escape the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. Here we go with the text again. As the sages sealed the way to the Dark World, the Knights of Hyrule defended them from the attacks of evil monsters. I heard that the Knights of Hyrule were nearly wiped out in that battle. You are perhaps the last one to carry on the bloodline of those knights. It's ironic that the last one in line has the potential to become the hero of legend. I really don't see that as ironic. I just see that as you know, kind of special, I guess. I don't know. Surely you can destroy Ganon. Do you understand? Yes. May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. Alright, everything's refilled. Schwing! Alright, we are done. It's the 4th dungeon down, but we still have the 3rd one to do. Yeah, kind of non-linear of a playthrough, but that's okay. You know, because there is a reason behind this, and we'll get to that shortly. But, so we're done with the 3rd dungeon, and, well, I'm not going to end the episode here, because we have a few things to collect before we, move on. Now that we have the Titan's Mitt. Oh, dang it. How dare you? Anyway. Ooh, hey, it's one of those crazy trees. Oh, you can talk to it? What? Wow, I haven't seen a normal person in a few hundred years. Let me talk to you for a while. Do you know about the gargoyle statue in the village? People say that they can hear a girl calling for help from under the statue. Isn't that a strange story? Yeah, I just rescued that girl and killed her in the same time. So, anyway, but there's numerous trees, I think, in the Dark World that you can go and talk to. I believe in the previous version, if you ran into them, let me see. Dang, I didn't mean to talk to them again. They would shoot out a green bomb at you. Let me see if they do that now. Nope. So that's kind of one other change from the Super Nintendo version. But anyway, enough with that. Let's get on to what I was meaning to do. Now that we have the Titan's Mitt, we can move these blackish, darkish stones, and we want to go and talk to this. I guess this guy's a frog. He looks like a frog anyway. Yeah, there we go. Ribbit, Ribbit, your body did not change. You're not just an ordinary guy, are you? I used to live in Kakariko Town. I wonder what my buddy is doing there without me. Ribbit, I have a request of you. I beg you, please take me to my partner. Blah. Please, Ribbit, please. Okay. And this guy's partner's actually somewhere in Kakariko Village in the Light World. Specifically over here to the right. I don't remember if I've been here before, but this is where the smithy of the town is. The sword maker. So anyway, but he's in the Light World, so we need to go there using our mirror. Alright. And I don't know, how does he follow me through the mirror? I thought it was like a one-person kind of gig, but anyway, so this is Smithy, and there's his partner. Oh, what is this? You found my partner. Happy days are here again. Drop by here again sometime, then we'll temper your sword perfectly. Sweet! You know what that means, folks. An upgrade to my sword. Make it a little bit more potent, anyway. Thank you, thank you! Yep, that's all they say. You have to go out and then come back in for them to actually temper your sword. Hey, you, welcome. Ask us for whatever you need. Temper my sword. I'll give you a big discount. Sword tempering, 10 rubies. Alright, let's do it. Tempering, eh? Are you sure? Yes, I'm pretty sure. Alright, no problem. We'll have to keep your sword for a while. Aw. Basically, hold on, let me switch to my hammer. We don't have a sword, so now our melee attack, our sword swing, is replaced with a punch. Yeah. This is how we'll defeat Ganon. Surely. Anyway, silliness aside, what you want to do is go back into the Dark World and use your mirror one more time, because that will pass some time by, for some reason, somehow, and, they'll finish tempering your sword. Your sword is tempered, now hold it. Sweet! We got a lightsaber! Great, your sword is now stronger. You can feel the sheer power flowing through your body. Yeah, that's right, folks, we got a lightsaber. Look, it's a red lightsaber. Nah, it's, a level 3 sword, but it does look a lot like a lightsaber, in my opinion. But anyway, so, now we got a level 3 sword, and that's gonna make the game so much smoother. Make the next couple of dungeons go a little bit faster, especially, the boss fights. But anyway, we didn't just come here to get our sword tempered. There's actually a few other things we're going to need to get here. Next is an upgrade for us, and it's located down this well. So just pick out your hammer and go to that side. And when you're in this room, you have two choices. Make sure you go to the top, because the left will just lock you out of this place, and you don't want to have to go through all this again. It'll just be a nuisance. Anyway, pull out your magic powder and spray it on this cup of red liquid. Maybe it's wine? I don't know. Blood? Creepy. Anyway. And here's our bat friends. Hey, blast you for waking me from my dream, my deep dark sleep. I mean, thanks a lot, sir. But now I'll get my revenge on you. Get ready for it. Is that okay with you, sir? Yeah, it's weird. He kind of is conflicted about whether he should be polite to you or mean to you. I don't know, it's really weird. I laugh at your misfortune. Now your magic power will drop by 1/2. Congratulations, now do your best, even though I'm sure it won't be enough. Aw. Have a nice day, see you. That was really weird. Anyway, so it seems like he's taunting us that he's reduced our magic power to half, but actually he's doubled it. As you can see, our magic meter has a fraction on top of it, 1/2. So that means we have twice as much magic. So that's really good, especially with a couple items we need to use down the road. Just a nifty little upgrade. I would recommend getting it as soon as possible. Yeah, see, I just got locked out. I don't know, just it makes things so much smoother. I could have gotten this before I went to the 4th dungeon, but you know, I thought it'd be okay if I just wait, and it's not necessarily needed. Anyway, let's head back into the Dark World, because there are 2 things we need to get here. One is another heart piece, so we can round off our 3/4 of heart. Ugh. Stupid dead chickens? Stop. Ugh. I don't care, they're dead. They're dead to me. They don't mean anything. Ugh. Anyway, what you want to do is take out your magic hammer and start pounding away all these pegs, because once you do, that little entrance to this little hole right here will pop up, and another piece of heart. Awesome. You found a piece of heart. Your heart level increased. Sweet. Now we're up to 15 hearts. Wow. And now that we have completed the 4th dungeon out of order, we have 4 dungeons left. So that means we have 4 heart containers to get from bosses. 4 full ones, I should say. And then 4 regular ones to get from the overworld. So it's pretty nice. So we only have to do a little bit of side questing. Again, I'm not going to do those in a separate episode. I'm just going to do those whenever it's convenient, after I complete a dungeon or before, wherever. Anyway, ooh, what am I doing? You want to go back to the house where the smithy was, and you'll find this blue treasure chest. No, you can't open it because the key is locked inside the chest, so you can't open it. Just take it with you. Yep. So now we've got to find somebody who can get this this box open for us, and I know just the guy. If you remember way back when, where was it go? When we did the 2nd dungeon of the game, the Desert Palace, whatever it was called. You remember that guy was just kind of sitting next to a sign, and he's like, "Leave me alone." You know, he kind of didn't want to be bothered. That is the guy we wanted to go see, but we've got to bring this blue treasure chest to him, because it contains an item that we really want. If we can get there. And word of caution, you cannot fall down a ledge, and you cannot use your Pegasus boots. Otherwise, the treasure chest will not be able to follow you, and you'll have to come back for it. And I believe if you leave the screen and come back, it'll disappear. So you have to trek all the way back to the village of outcasts to get it again. So anyway, but we couldn't have done this earlier, because the only way to get over here without falling down a ledge, falling down a ledge pretty much, is to have the Titan's Mitt. So we couldn't have done this any sooner. So, anyway, now that we're here, ooh, a glowing rock. If these enemies would leave me alone, I could probably get some more rubies. Okay, never mind. It's all out of juice. Oh, the ruby juice. Anyway, get your mirror out, and head back into the light world. And hopefully we didn't land anywhere strange. Okay, that works. And talk to this guy. Oh, we didn't have to talk to him, really. He just kind of did it on his own. I heard that you know I used to be a thief, right? Yeah, I didn't really know. Well, I'll open the chest for you. You keep it secret from everyone else? Would you please promise? Nope, I'm telling it to everyone. You know, what stays in Vegas doesn't necessarily stay in Vegas, or what happens in Vegas doesn't necessarily stay in Vegas. Blah, I butchered that completely. Anyway, I promise not to tell, otherwise they won't do it for you, I believe. And we got another magic bottle. Blah, 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 we're up to 4 bottles, and that is our last one of the game. Kinda sad, but oh well. And we now have 4 bottles to keep whatever we want in, so that's pretty nice. Leave me alone, you stupid soldier. And you figure I guess he took less hits to kill. But anyway, so now we're done. Let's head back in the Dark World, and I think that's all for this episode. Yep. Let's collect these rubies, and then we can be done. Alright, so that's done with. We can head pretty much straight to the next dungeon if we wanted to, but I'm going to save that for the next part. So next time, we'll do the 3rd dungeon, and start doing the actual dungeons in order, again. So, anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. I'm Azarius92, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.